Oh my gosh.
The best episode ever.
This is going to be the best. Well, he is a standout as a Seahawk, as a college player at K-State, and no one makes a catch along the sideline while dragging their toes inbounds better than Tyler Lockett. Our guest measure today on I Cook, You Measure. Welcome in.
Oh, thanks for having me.
This is going to be fun.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, okay. Well, I picked a totally different word. Why do you think this is going to be interesting?
I haven't really cooked in maybe a year.
Okay. But you're familiar around a kitchen?
Oh yeah, I could work my way around the kitchen for sure.
Okay. What was the last thing you cooked?
Probably salmon.
Okay. And why have you not cooked during the year? Is it just because you're too busy, because you're in season?
Yeah. Tried to make it easy for me, easy for the wife.
Okay.
And so tried to get like a chef to come in and give us more like plant-based stuff and stuff that I probably normally wouldn't even make.
Oh, well, today you might not normally make what is on the menu. Today we're going to do a brunch type food. It's going to be prosciutto egg cups with just a little bit of a fresh pesto.
Okay, I thought we were about to make a green smoothie.
That would have been potentially easier than what I'm going to ask you to chop up. But before I ask you to do that, I am going to ask you to open our sparkling wine.
I don't even know how to do that.
And so the teaching begins. I know, you don't drink.
Nope. Don't we need a thing to open it?
Well, champagne and sparkling wine is a little bit different. Can you...
Ain't that what you do?
If you literally just did that, my kitchen is going to be covered in sparkling wine. Okay.
All right, so what do I do?
Well, I would pull that little tab and take off the foil first.
All right. Let's see how this...
I think everybody should learn how to open a bottle like this. Even if you don't drink it, it's a great celebratory, like, pop and, like, festive sort of moment.
I think if I'm doing this cooking show with you, we should do playing the game with Lockett. And I teach you how to play NCAA football.
Yes, I would need help with that. Okay.
Okay, next. Probably do something with this, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so I would twist that. So see how it's all twisted? I would untwist that. Okay, so now you're gonna get the cage off. Yeah.
All right. There we go. Now this when you shake it.
This could be really interesting.
No, you don't have a wine opener?
Okay, so wine openers are different. This, because it is, because it's sparkling wine, it's very much like opening like a can of pop or like a bottle of pop,
So
right?
I just twist
So you
it.
don't want to put anything in there. You just want to twist it off because there is pressure that is built up in there.
This is testing my weightlifting skills. There we go. Whoa! Whoa!
Okay. So here's the thing, folks. I really thought he was joking. I really thought he was joking when he shook the bottle. He wasn't actually joking.
I was practicing for our Super Bowl.
Also, those were the bottles. Those were the
winning a
bowls I
Super Bowl.
actually was going to use. Okay.
We can add wine into the eggplants.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, I gotta rinse this off now.
Okay, you know what we're actually gonna do? We have never done this before on the show. We're gonna take a quick break, regroup, be right back.
When you shop in the Albertsons app, you can count on us to choose fresh produce, guaranteed. Even if you can't count on Mom to eat her veggies.
So we are back.
Are we back? We needed a little bit of a break. Let's see what happens next. I can't wait for this.
All right, let's test my waiter skills. Woo!
Okay, I kind of could have guessed that was gonna happen.
I give myself a C.
Well, because there is some in the glass. Yes, there's some in the glass.
I would for sure still graduate from cooking.
Would you?
C minus gets me the diploma.
Okay, you know what I would say? A pour like that does not get you a tip if I was the one that was drinking. So I'll solve that problem in just a little bit. How about if we test your hand at actually using a knife, which now makes me very concerned after seeing how we open sparkling wine. So here's what we're gonna do. We are going to chop up about half of this. We're gonna add some chives. We'll add some lemon zest, red pepper flakes, and some oil from our sun-dried tomatoes.
Gotcha.
So here's my question for you.
Here's the chives.
Here's my question for you. Would you like to use a knife or would you like to use some herb scissors?
I've never seen scissors like that in my life.
You wanna know who gave me these scissors? Tracy Schneider sent these scissors to me.
No way.
Yes! They were a lovely surprise, and watch this. Cliff didn't believe that these worked either. So you can do a knife, or you can cut them like this.
Yeah, that looks more fun.
As long as you keep your fingers out of the middle of that one. Okay, so let's do, I'm gonna hand that to you. So let's do this. Did your mom or your dad cook when you were growing up?
Oh, my great grandma.
And what was the meal that you requested most often?
Salmon croquettes.
Really?
Yeah.
In Tulsa?
Yeah. There we go. See, now we're
Now we're literally cooking.
I'm a supporting cast right now. Let's go.
I think you're supposed to be the star of the show. Actually, I think is what we were going for on this
Chef
one.
Lot. I could cook way better than J Love though. J Love,
Is
if
this
you're
gonna
watching
be a
this,
throwdown
I
here?
challenge you to a cook-off.
Oh my gosh. Well, how about if we just get a little further in here to figure out?
It would have to be timed
Why do you say that?
because I don't think he'd finish in time. So I definitely would.
What would lead you to be? I have to be honest with you, Luck. You are the slowest fast guy I have ever been around. You are so fast when
agree.
you want a route, and I can't even walk as slow as you ever when I try.
Well, I gotta pace myself. The tortoise always wins the race. That's why they call me Turtle.
Really?
Yeah, they call me Turtle. They call me Franklin. You remember the TV show?
No.
Franklin?
I only knew that they called you Noe.
Well, I came up with that. But they used to call me Mario.
Why
Because
Mario?
on punt return, they would be like, here we go.
How are we
All
doing
right,
there?
this looks like we're in the preseason of cooking. That's what it looks
Does
like.
it?
Yeah.
It doesn't look quite as consistent as what I was hoping for, but it is going to
I
work.
can always like pull this back out and then just do that.
Right. Here's what I need.
Uh-oh. I've seen this on the channels, but I never did this before.
So all we need is the zest of this lemon, kind of like half of the zest. Now you don't need to press too terribly hard. You're just gonna grate it and keep your fingers off of it.
That's what the dentist says when you're brushing your teeth. You don't have to press really hard. So, no, I gotta do it this way?
So you could do it that way, or you can, yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, this looks way better.
Okay, then you wanna move it to a different spot because you don't wanna get too much of the white in there.
Am I getting this in there?
Yep. And so if you wanna
I'll do
hold
it
it
this
from
way.
there, well, if you put it on the top like this, oh, you know what? If you hold it like that,
Oh, yeah. That
Little
looks
easier?
Way easier. Okay.
okay, you're gonna be dangerous in the kitchen when we get done.
The crazy thing is, this is now the end of the first quarter. That's how long it's taking me to.
And that's the first quarter where nobody was running the ball and there was a lot of incomplete passes. Okay, now make sure you move it around a little bit, yeah? Because the white part starts to get a little bitter. The yellow part gives it that zest. Yeah? Perfect. I'm gonna swap it out and I'm gonna give you this and I'm gonna have you do the same thing. This is a clove of garlic. I'm gonna have you do the same thing. Watch out for your fingers, yep. Perfect.
That's about it.
I think that works. You can set that right there. I would tap that against the bowl. Here, let's help with that. It's the really scientific way
I
to
probably
do
need
that.
a knife so I could just skirt like that.
Well, if you did that, you would hurt your finger on that one. Don't do that. Do you like that?
All right.
Okay, here's what we're gonna do now. I'm gonna pour, so this is sun-dried tomatoes. I'm gonna have you cut the sun-dried tomatoes.
Hold on, cut it.
I'm gonna have you cut the sun-dried tomatoes.
How do I cut it?
Well, we're gonna put them on a cutting board.
Oh, okay. But you're pouring the juice in there.
I am.
Okay, I'm with you now.
Did you think you were actually cutting in?
I didn't know what you were asking me to do. This isn't like the plays.
What do you mean it's not like the plays?
The plays are simple.
It's not detailed enough. See, I think a recipe is like a playbook. To me, that seems simple.
I don't have a cookbook in front of me.
That's true. I am the cookbook. That is true. Actually, if you would pour, we need about 1/4 cup.
Oh man, you got a teaspoon.
Actually, I have 1/4 cup, which would be helpful when we need 1/4 cup.
Okay.
Yeah?
Here we go.
And it doesn't have to be exact. That's great.
Right here?
Perfect. I mean, technically we're supposed to fill it up, but that's okay.
And then,
Yep. Perfect. I'm gonna add a little salt. I'm gonna take this, you can set that down. I'm gonna add a little salt. You're gonna add a little crushed red pepper. And that's gonna make our pesto.
how much? Or just tell me when to stop.
How spicy do you like things?
I don't know.
Well, it's
usually do
easier
that.
to add at the end than it is to try to take out spice.
Okay,
I
let's
think
do
that
that.
probably works. Okay, great. We have essentially got a nice, easy pesto going. We're gonna make just a little bit of a spinach mixture to add to the bottom of our egg cups. We're gonna clear some space, regroup, regather, get ready for, what are we calling it, the second quarter? We're heading into halftime next.
All right, I didn't get to do 2 minutes.
There's still a chance.
Hey there, it's me. Food. Whenever you need me, I'm ready for you. Especially when you're busy. And you're always busy. But no matter what, we find time for this. So go ahead and enjoy the moment. Because there's plenty to go around. Keep it easy, my friends. Sincerely, food. Sincerely, Safeway.
We are back in the kitchen. It's I Cook You Measure, Jen Mueller alongside Tyler Lockett. We've got a little pesto going. We need some spinach mixture because we are making prosciutto egg cups. Here are sun-dried tomatoes. Could you slice those for me just a little bit?
You want me to slice like I see on TV, or
I would like for you to keep your hands very safe. Would you like some help with this?
how? What am I doing?
I don't know. what
Like,
you're
is it like this?
Yes. I will
Oh.
show you. Yep.
A better way?
Well,
I don't want to hurt my hand. You see my pinky?
I try not to look. That's a dead giveaway that you're a football player.
football.
It's a dead giveaway.
okay.
So here's what I would say. If you keep the tip of the blade down, and now you've got a few less moving pieces on that, right?
Okay.
Or no?
This is like geometry.
What?
Very difficult.
Okay.
Like
You do what you
this.
feel comfortable in.
Yeah, I don't know if that was gonna work.
Okay, well,
But
Just-
doing this though, I'm getting mine look better than yours.
okay, fine. Show off, smarty pants. You played in the NFL for 10 years. How do you set career goals when you don't know how long your career is going to last?
I think you gotta pick. I tell people all the time, you gotta pick how long you want to play, and you gotta focus on being able to be the best for that amount of time, because you don't know if you're gonna be on the same team for that long. And within the business, you can't control what team that you're on.
Right.
You can only control how much you play. So at that point, you got to be able to focus on how can you bring out the best of yourself, and what type of workouts do you need to do to be able to put yourself in the best position to play for that long.
which time frame did you pick? You probably couldn't say 10 years right out of the gate, right? Did you start with like 2 years and then go to 5 years?
No, I wasn't really counting. I think I was just kind of enjoying playing. And then when I got to 8, I was like, dang, I always said I wanted to play 8. But I had a really good year at 8. So I was like, well, let me play 9. And then 9, I did above average. Then I was like, I got to get the 10. So now I just finished 10. And it's like, well, do you play 11? But if you play 11, it's like, who stops at 11?
That is an odd number.
Like, that's an odd number. And I've always been an even number. But I'm okay if I stop at 11. But then I'm like, I'm sure at some point you're going to be like, well, now I got to get to 12.
But we need to assemble our egg cups.
Uh-oh. So I can crack the egg now?
Oh, is this what you've been waiting for the entire time?
This is the one thing I think I know what to do.
Really? Like if you had to pick one dish that you know you can make without screwing it up, you think it's eggs?
Spaghetti. Tyler's famous spaghetti.
What makes it famous?
I couldn't tell you because then it wouldn't be famous anymore.
Well, you didn't say that it was secret. You just said famous, so.
Yeah, I guess.
So it's now secret and famous.
It's a lot of secrecy that goes on when I'm in the kitchen.
Okay. So in our prosciutto cup, so we've got prosciutto, we've got a little bit of our mixture, a little bit of cheese. If you could crack one egg in each one of these cups.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh for 1. But I put the egg in there.
Okay.
I was 0 for 1. I'm 0 for 2 right now. There we go.
Yep.
I haven't had to do an egg in a while.
I was just about to ask, when was the last time you did this?
I think it's easier at home because I'm not more afraid to make a mistake when I'm in front of a camera.
I mean, I could have edited that out, but it's TV gold, so we're
Let's go.
Look, we're on a roll now. See?
Yes.
Reps count.
I'm on a winning streak right now.
Are you?
Uh-oh. This one
If this is
doesn't
what
seem
winning
good.
feels like, then yes.
This one doesn't look good. Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. That's a sad little egg cup right there.
That was a baby egg.
Are you sure that that's what just happened? Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Do you like, are you good with a little runny egg yolk?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, how do you normally eat your eggs?
Oh, usually it's scrambled, but I've started trying to eat it sunny side up.
Okay, well, that's obviously something that would have been helpful to know before we got to this point in the show. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put these in an oven at 425 degrees for about 13 minutes. We'll see if it's to Tyler's liking. We'll come right back.
No, 12 minutes. Shout out to the 12s.
Outfits for Jen on I Cook You Measure are provided by Lululemon and their experiential store in Seattle's University Village. One of just 4 Lululemon stores in the country with a fitness and event studio hosting weekly classes and community events. Visit the U Village store and get connected.
Okay, peeps, here's what happened.
Whoa!
Okay, so these look pretty, but that's not actually what they're supposed to look like because I thought I set a timer for 12 minutes and I actually set it for 12 hours. And when I didn't hear a beep, I wondered what was going on. And that's what our eggs look like.
I thought you asked Alexa what time you said it.
She wasn't listening.
Can't trust Alexa.
I don't know that we want to say that. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let this sit for just a second because I still have one more thing to do with you on the show. We call this Virtual Master Chef. So I'm gonna give you 5 ingredients. You tell me what you would make with these 5 ingredients, right? So we're gonna put it like all on the same plate together. You ready?
Okay.
Here's your 5 ingredients. Tortellini, ground chicken, chicken broth, tomatoes, and carrots.
I would make a fajita bowl. Let's go!
Wait,
no.
time out. With tortellini?
What is tortellini? I thought she
like
said
a
tortilla.
It's like, I mean, that's interesting. It's like the little pasta that's filled with cheese.
Yeah, we can make it work. It's like a chorizo.
What?
What's it called at the dessert?
Okay. I don't know what we're doing with this. Like a churro?
Yeah.
But a churro has cinnamon and sugar. A tortellini
But I
is
don't
like a
need-
pasta.
But you can put tortellini in a fajita bowl, like in a
Sure.
fajita, and
Sure.
then you can be able.
Sure.
What's the rest of the ingredients?
Chicken broth, ground chicken, tomatoes, and carrots.
You put ground chicken in there, tomatoes in there, and then you put the carrots in the chicken broth.
And then what are you going to do with the chicken broth and the carrots?
Eat it.
Like a soup?
Yeah. That's all I know from a chicken broth.
Okay, I was just going to make this into soup all the way around, and Tyler really expanded my horizons on what I would do with that.
I went to an Italian restaurant. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, great.
It looks well done. You know what it really looks like?
It does
It
look
looks
well
like this looks like mashed potatoes.
Okay, you know what I wanted it to look like? Eggs, Tyler. Why would you say it looks like mashed potatoes?
Because when I go to Joey's and I get a salmon bowl, this is what the mashed potatoes look like. You should if you go to Joey's and get a mashed potato.
I don't even have anything to say to that. Like, I literally have nothing to say to that.
I like this. It looks pretty good.
Pretty good. How about if we taste it and see if it actually is good?
Should I face the camera and Hold on, we gotta say grace. You got it.
Dear Lord, thank you for the food that we are about to eat.
I didn't cook this. No, I did cook this. Off of your expertise. Her expertise.
What just happened here? Did we... Amen?
Amen.
Okay.
Let's see.
Okay. I don't even know what to expect after this.
You ready? Mm-hmm. It's pretty good. It tastes like a deviled egg.
It tastes like a deviled egg?
Yeah. It tastes like a cooked deviled egg.
Well, deviled eggs are cooked. Here's the thing. I was hoping for a runny yolk. I overcooked them.
They are? Why when I eat them, they're like cold?
Well, yes, but they're still cooked.
Oh, well, this is a heated cooked deviled egg.
Okay. You know what this is? A really unique episode. You called it at the beginning. You said it was going to be interesting.
I hope I was the best person on your show.
I have not had another episode just like this, Tyler.
I'm one of a kind.
You are. And it has been a blast to cook with Tyler, making what I thought was eggs, what he thinks are mashed potatoes. I don't really know what's happening.
Starbucks needs to call you.
Do that. And as you know, not everybody in the community can have the fun that we have over food or connect over a table full of food. It is why for every episode of I Cook, You Measure, a donation is made to a nonprofit working to end food insecurity in our community. So thank you for your continued support. And thank you to Tyler Lockett
No problem.
for this interesting episode.
Are you going to finish?
I'm
almost done with one.
I think he wants my food. But in order to do that, I'm just going to need to say goodbye to the peeps. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See you later.
Alexa, timer for 12 minutes. What did
I
you
don't
just do?
Oh my gosh, I didn't see that.
It's okay. I'm just going to clean this
did
up
you see
super
that?
fast.
I've never seen that. Oh, that's where the egg went. That makes a lot more sense.
I Cook, You Measure is presented by Safeway. For the entire month of January, get 25% off own brands items when you spend $10 or more on participating items each week. Simply clip the coupon in the Safeway for You app and rack up the savings.